All right, so here we get some insight into AJ's dinner party.
There I was at dinner last night, and then went out and saw one of the shows with Joe Rogan and Lex Fridman and Michael Malice. That was quite a group of people there, and this is all just foregone conclusion. We all know it. There's no debating it. It's out in the open, and we just sat there and discussed what it's going to be like going through this. And I learned a lot of interesting intel from those guys that I won't say on air because they all have their own little intel, especially Lex Fridman. Wow, that guy is certainly dialed into, you name it, a space program, computers, robots, all of it, MIT. So that was quite interesting. And it's a survival of the fittest issue. I mean, I don't want to kill everybody. Joe Rogan doesn't, Lex Fridman doesn't, Michael Malice doesn't. But if you don't protect yourself, you really do deserve to die. And but the children, they don't deserve this, and that's why it's the Rubicon. And see, evil can't help it. It's got to go for the children. So don't think this is the authority. Don't think it's going to succeed. Don't think any of that, because it will fail, but probably in a giant war. And we were all of a consensus that this is going to end in just a gigantic, massive war. And billions dead. But I don't know that consensus between those folks is public yet, but I guess it's kind of here. Oh, some other things too. I learned some really interesting things, but I've got to couch it certain ways, so I'm not ready to talk about that at that time, because I didn't just learn a lot from Joe and all the people he runs with. You can probably imagine. I mean, just the top of the structure. And none of them like it. Well, I mean, I can just tell you, Elon Musk, at least what he tells Joe, and that's not a secret, is he doesn't like what's going on. So people could say Elon's bad, Elon's good. I think Elon's trying to survive in the system, but does not like where it's going. And he wants humans to have a future and to go interstellar. He believes in a human future. You can say what you want. I mean, he may think of a cyborg future with humans, but he thinks we deserve to at least survive and have free will. So I think that's the difference. You see, you exterminate, kill everybody, or turn to cyborgs and have free will. It's kind of the dichotomy at that level. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us. It's the Alex Jones Show. You do.
So I think this is a particularly important clip compared to others Alex has done, because I noticed, observing this segment of the show, that it appears he's somewhat shaken by the meeting that had transpired with the dinner. Apparently some topics were discussed that were so chilling that it's coming out in his presentation. And I find it interesting, he mentions Elon Musk, who some speculate may be a secret white hat patriot. And by a white hat patriot, I'm defining a class of individuals who have good connections with others who have a lot of financial resources and business connections that will allow the use of a strong counterforce against the organized dystopia that's being brought upon us by the World Economic Forum crowd, the Council on Foreign Relations, Committee of 300, Society of Jesus crowd. So Alex had taken credit for waking up Joe Rogan. Joe has been in the news quite a bit lately for his stances that's being taken against the medical authoritarianism. So it seems to me like these individuals that Alex mentioned, Elon Musk, Alex Jones, Joe Rogan, Lex Fridman, Michael Malice, they may be in a network where they pull their influence and plan with each other how to fight their front in the information war. I guess it's wise that we use the power we have for good, pooling it before it's lost forever. Anyhow, see you guys later.